Hello class, this is a video tutorial on further common factoring. In this video, we'll be looking at how to factor, common factors from groups that have indices. Now you'll see that when you do this, further algebraic techniques must be considered. So here we go. Now for the first thing we need to think about, and I'll show you the long way first for the first few, and then we'll use a shortcut, or at least the general way of doing this. The first thing we need to understand is, firstly, we can't just take out 2 outside of, it'll be 2 outside of x plus 3 squared. That simply just doesn't work like this. To properly understand what we're about to see, let's think about what this group means to the power of 2. It means that there are actually 2 of the same group, like this, being multiplied. So there's a multiplication in between the same groups. If we factor each one with a common factor, so it'll become 2x plus 3 times 2x plus 3, we can now bring this back together, and these two become 4 outside of, and now take a look, there are 2 groups of x plus 3, so it becomes x plus 3 all squared. So it was x plus 3, but the number in the front that we factor isn't simply just 2. Let's do this one more time. The same thing can happen with negative factorization. So this can become negative 3y minus 12 times negative 3y minus 12. And so now when we factor out negative 3 from both of them, it becomes negative 3 times y plus 4 times negative 3y plus 4. And as you can see, the 2 negative 3's multiply to become 9. And the 2 groups can combine back together to give us y plus 4 all squared. Okay, the same thing can happen here. And after we've done this first row, in the next set of videos, I'll show you a shortcut of what we can do to get the hang of this. Okay, so this one, now it really depends on how we're going to factor this. So 2 minus 15z times, 20 minus 15z. We could just factor out the positive 5, or we could factor out the negative 5. So in this one, I'm going to factor out a negative 5 from both. So this will become negative 4 plus 3z. But now, if I factor out negative 5 from this group, I must factor out the exact same thing from this group. So it'll become times negative 5, negative 4 plus 3z. And again, the 2 negative 5's multiply to give me a positive 25. I'm just going to switch these around to become 3z minus 4 all squared. I hope from just these 3 examples you're starting to see a pattern. Okay, let's do one more here, well, a few more, 3 more for this one. Same thing happens now for a cubed. There are 3 of them this time. So writing really small for this, 4x minus 10 times 4x minus 10 times, and one more, 4x minus 10. From each of these, I can factor out 2. So 2 outside of the group of this one will become 2x minus 5. Now remember, for this one, this will happen 3 times. So now here comes the shortcut. Rather than trying to write the remaining, we can simply know that there's going to be 2 more times this one. So it's actually 2 cubed, which gives us 8, 2x minus 5 cubed. Now, a similar thing, but this time we're going to get a negative out of this. So take a close look. In both of these, I can factor out a negative 3. So I'm now going to skip this step. I'm going to go straight to this one. So negative 3 comes out. I'm going to leave some space for an index. Now, if we were to factor this without the 3, negative 3 coming out of this makes this a positive 2y. This becomes a positive 5. Now, because it was a 3, we need to raise the group by a 3, and this whole negative 3 by 3. Just checking our calculator for this one, take a close look. It'll be negative 3 to the power of 3, giving us negative 27 2y plus 5 cubed. Now, that's an interesting thing that happens with negative values with odd indices. It remains as a negative here. And now for this last one, we're going to do the skip entirely. Take a look. For this, we can factor out a 2. If we factor out a 2 from this, we get 4z minus 1. Now, since this was to the power of 5, and there would have been 5 groups of this factor would have been raised to the power of 5 as well. So we need to check 2 to the power of 5 is actually 32. 4z minus 1 to the power of 5. And this is how we factor common factors with groups of indices. So I'll see you in the next video where I take you through shortcuts and more examples on how to do this. Hope to see you then, and best of luck.